Hello children. So today we are going to start the unit number 3, the north wind. You have told to me in the class itself, Miss, you please take this lesson. It's very interesting. So I am ready to take in front of you. So please enjoy the lesson, this beautiful story. It's very interesting. So listen, the title itself, the north wind. So there is an introduction. You can see a wind was very horrible, and here there is a boy. He is holding some kind of bag in his hand. You can see it very clearly from the picture, isn't it, children? So what is the introduction? The north wind gives a boy magic gifts that always seem to disappear. This wind always used to give this boy different kinds of magical gifts, but what happens? It always tried to disappear from his hand. And how does he recover his gift? So he gets it back. How he gets it? We'll enjoy and read it and find out from this beautiful story. One day the north wind saw a boy carrying a bag of flour. So this boy, he is carrying what? A bag of wheat powder in his hand. Okay. And who saw this? The north wind. Just as the boy turned into a street, the north wind blew the bag out of his hand and swept it right away. So what happened? The boy he reached the lane near his house, meaning he is on the narrow road. Okay. At that time, the north wind was observing everything, and he blew the bag out of his hand. Blew meaning this is blowing, taking it out from his hand and took right from his hand. The north wind, cried the boy in anger. He was getting angry by seeing this. He followed the north wind right to his house. He just followed. You took away the only bag of flour we had, he told the north wind. So why? He is getting very angry, and what did he say to the north wind? You have taken the only bag of flour that I was having in my hand. What will my mother cook for our supper? I am so hungry, I am hungry, and what will my mother cook and give me for supper? That means food that we eat at dinner time. What will my mother cook for me? The north wind felt rather ashamed and tried to make up for the mischief he had done. The north wind then only understood that he has done a mischief. The activity that he was done by him, it was not right, it was wrong. So he was feeling ashamed, he was feeling quite sorry for it. Here, take this tablecloth, he said. If you spread it on the table, you shall have everything you wish to eat. For this, I am ready to do one thing. I will give you a tablecloth. You know the tablecloth that we use at home. You take this, you spread it, and at that time, whatever things you wish, you will get it. All right, said the boy, and took the tablecloth and started for home. So he started a journey by getting the tablecloth from the north wind. However, he had run very far chasing the north wind. It soon got dark, so he was not able to reach home. It was getting dark. I will stay the night at the inn. So what did he decide? He will stay at the inn, meaning a nearest place, small house for traveler. For the travelers, you can see many hotels and all. So he decided to stay at the inn. He thought, beans, bread and meat, ordered the boy. So he spread the tablecloth, and what he is ordering? Beans, bread and meat. As he spread out his tablecloth in his room at the inn, the food appeared magically on the tablecloth. All this food that he ordered came on the table. The boy tucked in and went to the bed. Tucked in meaning what? He ate heartily, meaning he ate it completely, and he went for sleep. The sly innkeeper had watched all this through the keyhole. See how he is watching through the keyhole? He is looking through the keyhole. What was the boy doing? The sly meaning very clever. The innkeeper was very clever. Late at night, he quietly stole the tablecloth while the boy slept soundly. Slept soundly meaning the boy was sleeping having a very good sleep. At that time, he decided to steal the tablecloth from the boy. The next morning, the boy was hungry again, but there was no tablecloth and so no breakfast. Now what happened when he woke up? Tablecloth is missing, and he don't have what? No breakfast in the morning. The boy went right back to the north wind and complained, "You are cheat, north wind. You have cheated me. You have taken back your tablecloth. What you have given me, you have taken back again." "No," said the north wind. "That's not the way I work. I will give you a ram this time." So what he said? I have not taken anything, but instead I will give you a ram. Ram meaning sheep. He is ready to give a sheep this time as a magical gift. He said, each time you rub his wool, he will drop a piece of gold from his mouth. Look after him well. So what did the north wind said? I am ready to give you a sheep. You just rub on the wool. At that time, what will the sheep do? He will drop a piece of gold from his mouth and you take care of him well. With that, you can buy food. The boy ran back and found a ram at the door of the stable. Stable meaning where we tie up the sheep and all. Okay. And behind the inn there is a table. He saw the ram there. He caught the ram by the rope around its neck and led it slowly up the stairs of the inn into his room. So he tied one string here, rope around his neck, and he took the sheep to his room. By now the boy was hungry because it was night again. So it was night and he was feeling very hungry. So he patted the ram on, this is meaning of patted, he patted the sheep on its back. The ram lowered his head and the piece of gold dropped from his mouth. So when he patted, what happened? The gold came out from his mouth. Good old north wind, said the boy. He was feeling very happy. He paid the innkeeper with a piece of gold. What did he do? He gave the gold to the innkeeper with the piece of gold from his stay and supper. He slept soundly that night with the ram for his pillow. He thought that it will be also missing. So what did he do? Instead of the pillow, he kept the ram. When the boy awoke in the morning, his head was upon the floor and the ram was gone. What happened? What happened now? Ram is missing. When he woke up from his sleep, what happened? His head was on the floor and the ram was not there, the sheep was not there. He blamed the north wind again. You have taken back your ram. You have taken again my ram. The north wind said, nothing. He just kept quiet. He put a queer looking stick into a bag and gave it to the boy. Now what happened? He gave one stick. Strange, queer looking meaning strange looking. He gave a stick and he put it in the boy's bag. He told him to go back and lock his door tightly at night. What did he say? You just go inside the room and lock your room tightly. That night the boy was woken up by screams. Screams meaning he was able to hear loud kind of sounds, and because of that he woke up from the sleep. He opened his eyes to see the innkeeper running about in his room being chased and beaten by the stick. What happened when he woke up? What did he see? He saw that the innkeeper was running inside his bedroom, and who was chasing behind? The stick was running behind the innkeeper, and the stick was beating the innkeeper. Help, help, the innkeeper cried. The boy quickly realized that the innkeeper had stolen his gifts. So at that moment, the boy was able to understand that what all the gifts given by the north wind, who has stolen it? The innkeeper has stolen his gifts. Give me back my ram, said the boy. So the boy asked the innkeeper, give my sheep back. Get it, it is hidden in the barn, said the innkeeper. No, don't beat me. It is where? It is in the barn. It's in the stable. Give me back my tablecloth, said the boy. The boy again asked what? Give my tablecloth also. Take it, take it. It's in the kitchen. I have kept the tablecloth in the kitchen, screamed the innkeeper. The boy went out and found his ram in the barn and the tablecloth in the kitchen. He got both of the things and he came back to the room. Stop, stick, stop now, he said. The stick stopped and jumped into the bag. So the stick came back into his bag. The boy picked up the bag and the tablecloth. Then leading the ram by a rope, he went back home. So what all things he is having now? He is having a magical stick, he is having a ram, and he is having the tablecloth, and he started his journey back to the home. And his mother was very glad to see him, and they lived happily ever after. So when he reached home, his mother was feeling so happy when his son brought these all kinds of things, and they were leading a very happy life from that day onwards. So this is a glossary. Turned into his street meaning reached the lane near his house. Supper meaning evening meal. Rather ashamed, quite sorry for his actions. In small hotel for travellers. Tucked in, ate heartily. Slept soundly, slept deeply. Ram, a male sheep. Queer looking, unusual or strange looking. Barn, outdoor shed or building used to keep things or animals. So this is the end of this particular story. Next video we will discuss the activities and grammar related to this lesson. Thank you.